You're listening to the Talk of the Tribe, Wapsie Valley Warrior Podcast, brought to you by Little Wapsie Communications. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbanks, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. Orin Mutual Telephone Company. Serving the area since 1911, Orin Mutual is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Orin, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. RTC Communications. They are here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. This is the Talk of the Tribe podcast, coming to you from the center of Warrior Country. Here are your hosts, Zach Favors and Ryker Oberly.
Welcome into episode 16 of the Talk of the Tribe podcast. We are here today. I'm your host, for Zach Favors, along with my co-host today, who's finally back, Ryker Oberly. He was in there for one part of that episode 15. I believe is the Miss Parker part of that episode, and haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's basically about all the new teachers that we have here, and that was like 2 weeks ago,
something like that. I don't know.
It was a long time ago, because that episode took like a month and a half to just get done.
For sure.
Because of schedules and stuff, so that was awful, and you had us trying to run around and get teachers to actually do it. We didn't know what we were doing because it was the middle of football season. I had practice after school every day. But
football's done for both of us.
Speaking of football, yeah. You had your last game against Grundy Center.
And we don't need to talk about that.
I had my game, last freshman game against MFL. Don't need to talk about that. And then we had our last JV game against Nashville Plainfield.
You could talk about.
Yeah. 136-16, so a good team win, I would say. It was a battle, it was a dogfight. The score did not tell what the game was, because the game was kind of just, it kind of felt like if we took our foot off the gas, they were going to score at some point. So, which they ended up scoring twice, but we ended up scoring more than twice. So that's the goal, and you're trying to run the offense, and we made some changes at quarterback, and it helped us out, but we had some turnovers that weren't the best. But when you get there and you make something happen, it's gonna end well for you. So
that's what you can do that in all sports, really.
Yeah, make some plays, and it really it can come down to the wire. So
varsity football.
We're gonna talk about varsity football. So varsity played. Who did they play last? Nashville Plainfield. And we also have to talk about the BCOUW game, because we're doing a double recap today because we didn't get one up last week.
I have an amazing stat for us. Okay?
We're very sorry about that, but we just could not figure out how to do an episode for it because we just did not have the time. So we're going to talk about the BCOUW game first. First, can we talk about it? Kanan Decker, 3 punt return touchdowns.
Yeah, I just wanted to absolutely go down there and hug the man because he is just him.
He single-handedly scored 20. No,
he was responsible
18,
for 5 of the touchdowns.
18 points.
Of 50 points. So
18 of 50, I mean, on just punt returns.
I don't even know what Trayton Sauerbrei had. My guess was like, did he have a touchdown? I assume he had 1.
He had 1.
Yeah.
I think he had 1. And then he also had 2, I think, at Nashua, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. It's like I have an electric stat of the day for us. You ready?
Okay.
Throughout the last 4 games, Wapsie Valley has outscored their opponents 182-14.
Yeah, that's a Cody Jones defense right there. We just appreciate that, because beating BCOUW 50-8 and then beating Nashua 32-6.
Not to mention beating North Tama 45-0. Just blow everyone out of the water.
I wonder what the point differential is over the season, because the only time we gave up a decent amount of points was to Denver.
Oh,
otherwise,
yeah.
We shut out Jessup.
Shut out Jessup.
Shut out North Tama. Shut out Southwind. Only let up.
Shut out North Butler.
We did shut out North Butler?
Yeah.
And then shut out AGWSR. And then for some reason we gave up 8 points to BCOUW, and then we gave up 6 points to Nashville Plainfield.
Something, wasn't it?
I wasn't there, so I don't know. How did he score it?
BCLUW, I don't even remember. It was something that
This
it
is
was just
weird.
no, it was just something that BCLUW. I think it was like right
Oh,
after
yeah.
the
No.
halftime.
Yeah, no,
It
it
just
was right
came out.
before halftime. Because I remember I was
Oh, yeah.
now I know what
Okay.
you're talking about. Because I was sitting on the sidelines. They play in the marching band, so I was sitting there watching it all unfold, and they just drove down the field. There was like 2.5 minutes left, and they just drove right down the field and scored. So
It was something that kind of got me nervous up there in the press box. I was like, "What are we doing?"
we need to defense.
And then we go out there and score a good 50 points. So
Cody Jones got the sideline warning in like the first quarter. Oh,
yeah. Yep.
But yeah. So and then we're moving on to Nashville Plainfield, and
That
I
was a game.
I listened to that game over the radio. I was not there. It was cold. It was raining, and I just finished the interview with Mr. Cusick, so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to drive all the way over there. So
Beat Nashville Plainfield 32-6.
you had some stats for us.
I do. Kanan Decker was 4 for 5 through the air with 34 yards and a touchdown. That's nice. Our leading rusher was obviously Trayton Sauerbrei. He had himself a touchdown, as well as Kanan Decker, 6 rushes for 18 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Trayton Sauerbrei, 1 reception for 9 yards, and Ian Bazinski, 3 receptions, 25 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good team win.
Yep,
We
for sure.
spread the ball around. So
It looked like Tucker Latterberg was the leading on defense with 9.5 tackles, as well as Jake Shore right coming after him with 8.
yeah, so a good overall team win. We're moving on to the playoffs. We're ranked 5th now in the new Class A rankings.
Everyone's posting that on their story.
We're ranked 5th now. We jumped Lisbon, which was definitely deserving because I'm pretty sure Lisbon has like the easiest schedule in Class A.
For sure.
Now, Wapsie has probably the second easiest schedule in Class A, but you know, okay. Can we just agree our schedule was kind of a cakewalk this year?
Well, yeah.
Because look at this, Jessup, they're decent. Denver's good because they're a class above. You have
don't we have to play Jessup or not Jessup Denver,
yeah.
because we're rivals? Yeah. Like even they could be 5A, we could be A.
We're still playing them.
Yeah.
South Winneshiek was for homecoming. Usually, when you schedule someone on homecoming, they're usually not going to be very good. North Taman was not very good at all. North Butler was not very good. BCLUW and AGWSR are both known for being horrendously awful. And then Nashville Plainfield's just all right. So,
well, okay. Who's number 1 in the conference? Saint something.
Wait, not conference. It's class.
Or
St. Ansgar.
St. Ansgar. Ansgar.
Ansgar. Okay. It's ER.
They're 7-0.
Yeah.
I mean, who did they play?
Probably not anyone particularly good.
I mean, if we're what?
Because it's St. Ansgar, then it's like
we're 7-1. They're 8-0.
Yeah, I think Britt's up there. Linville, Sully, maybe.
We got those teams.
You have St. Ansgar, Madrid, Britt, and then I have no idea who's ranked number 2 right now. I'm gonna have to look.
Looks like a Bobcat.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's blue and white.
You know the blue and white Bobcats. Let us know. We'll know.
The blue and white Bobcats.
We'll know what it is.
Heck yeah.
Wapsie will be taking on Danville this Friday night, so be there. You're gonna have to pay in advance for tickets, I believe. You can't purchase them at the gate. You have to buy them online ahead of time to be able to get into the game. Unless you're me and Ryker. Ryker is broadcasting, I'm playing in the band. So you don't have to be there at that point. So
well, I know we usually stick to Wapsie Valley here, but can we go to the Iowa Kinnick Stadium?
The crossover again?
Yeah. That was awesome.
We'll give a little bit of a preview. We're going to talk about this on the Dog Pound podcast later this week. So if you want to get our takes on the crossover at Kinnick, we're going to give you just a little preview here. But it was a great showing for the Iowa women's basketball team. In a great venue. I mean,
they promoted it really well.
Oh yeah, and can we just talk about how they chose women's over men's?
How the women is like 80 times better than the men.
Well, here's the thing. I guarantee you, almost every program that isn't LSU, Iowa, or like Louisville would have chose their men's team instead of their women's team.
Well, I think it could have gone both ways, but it's just Iowa.
Because Iowa men's have never.
They're not good.
They've never gotten there, dude.
the Iowa women have, and they are really, really good.
They've made it to the first round. Congrats. You
Caitlin
made it in and then got upset by Auburn. So great job, guys.
Caitlin Clark is her.
Alrighty, so that's our little preview there. We'll talk about this more on the Dog Pound podcast later this week, but that's your little preview right now. So you want to get into some
Volleyball? Yeah, we haven't talked about this in a while. So when we go down here, we had a tournament. I didn't even know that happened. Well, we could talk about Columbus Catholic real fast. That was a sweep against Columbus
Very
Catholic at home.
dominant win.
Wapsie Valley just did not give up anything. They just kind of went over you like, we are going to win. And
They got their first win at home. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. They were 0-2 at home. Now, to give them some credit, they played probably one of the two best teams in Class 2A, or 1A. Yeah, 2A, sorry. And then they played one of the best teams Class 3A.
Yeah.
Played Sumner Fred, who I'm pretty sure is ranked like second in Class 2A right now. And then
Maybe
they played...
first.
No,
No,
Dyke. No,
yeah,
Dyke
yeah,
is
Dyke
first.
is- yeah.
Dyke is first. And then they played Union, who is ranked like 5th in Class 3A right now. So, two really tough matchups at home. Plus, they have probably the greatest setter in high school volleyball history in Avery Canute.
What are you saying?
She's
Avery
a
Jones?
junior, and she already has 500
No, what did you
assists.
say? Avery Canute?
Canute.
Oh, I thought you talked about Avery Jones, the best setter in the world.
It's up there. She's like second right now.
No, she's first.
No.
Not in stats, but in our hearts, she is.
In your heart.
But yeah, Wapsie Valley was led on offense by Taylor Burrett, 13 kills, followed by Anna Curley. And can we give a shout out to Kylie
Anna-
Molds? Oh my goodness gracious, she would slam the ball on the ground.
I thought you were going to say Anna Curley.
Anna Curley was second with 12 kills.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, just Kylie Molds had 9 kills, and she would just
It's like if
put
you
the ball into the floor like
if
it's
you
nothing.
morphed Lydia Ambronio and Kix Rosengarten together, bam, you get Anna Curley. Can we talk about it? Second in kills on our team.
This is something that we. Whoa. I can see where you get.
Your cousin's.
I can see where you get Lydia for sure with the whole like oomy zoomy pound into the floor type thing. But yeah, she's doing great at Upper Iowa now. Like
yeah.
she is.
So is
awesome.
Sydney Matthias. Dude, we talk about it. Former Wapsie Valley alum, and plus Blake, you cannot crap on us for not talking Wapsie stuff. They are Wapsie Valley alum. We are allowed to talk about.
Same with Casey Biesecker.
Yeah,
she's Upper Iowa. Her and Lydia are going crazy up there. They're
same with Sydney.
awesome.
She's going crazy up there in Upper Iowa too. So
for sure.
Now we just gotta get Calvin up there, and the whole team's set.
Calvin is in Iowa State. I don't even know if she's doing volleyball. I don't. She definitely could if she wanted to, because she's really good. We have Emma Jones. She's playing for Wartburg. We got
Brady Weepy playing forward football.
Yep. Mason Harder. I don't even know if he's still doing football in Upper Iowa.
He's still playing. I think so.
I don't think it's football anymore though. I think it's basketball or
He's playing basketball now.
maybe. I don't know, but I know he's still in Upper Iowa being athletic. That's
Yeah.
always good.
Blake Bellis is at Wartburg.
Yep. Got everyone.
Only if Kobe Reese.
No, Kobe Reese decided to start coaching the junior high team.
Yeah.
Woo!
48-0. Hey! Ryker's heartbroken.
Kobe is a great coach. I don't
He
care
is
what
a great
anyone says.
coach. He's a good coach. I never got to play under him, but he's a good coach.
Well, technically, he was one of your coaches.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was.
It
Last
was-
year with Ben and Kobe?
It was Ben Hogan and Cole Mather.
Yeah, this year we had two former Wapsie Valley quarterbacks. We're talking about alums. So we got Kobe Reese, Casey O'Donnell, and then we also had Coach Monk.
Clint Monk,
Clint Monk.
coaching the O-line.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. having Clint coach us.
All right, let's get to the tournament here.
We had the Ankeny Hawks. They're a 5A school,
Yep.
but we got swept in that 2-0. It was actually closer than you think. I think both of them were 25 to or 21.
You had
17.
the line score right there. Look at it.
Oh yeah, 14, 25, 15. So yeah, they were. Yeah, I guess a 5A school versus an A school, pretty good. But we'll run over to the stats.
Is that the only game we played in that tournament?
Oh,
Let's get through the tournament quick.
Lost against Dyke New Hartford.
Yeah, that was not good.
9-25, 11-25, and we got swept by Dyke New Hartford, which they're just really good. There's nothing you can do
They
about
are
them.
like one of the top teams in the country.
Then we
Like,
played Sumner Fred again, and we got swept again. So something that I can tell that the practice this week is going to be pretty hard for the
yeah,
Lady Warriors.
I can tell that from just you talking.
I'm just looking at it now. This is a hard tournament. Go against Ankeny,
Ankeny,
Dyke New Hartford, or Sumner
Sumner
Fredericksburg. That's just our luck.
That's
What
just,
is
that
this?
is terrible. It is some bad matchups right there.
But coming up tomorrow, will this be out today?
Yeah, this will be up
It's
today.
currently Tuesday, October 17th.
Yep.
So
tomorrow night,
tomorrow on the 18th, we play
Maquoketa.
Maquoketa Valley at home. They are currently 14-14. We are 26-18. So,
Should be 32-12, but can't win them all.
Yep. They are led by their senior Haley Roanbaum.
I have no idea that you have the phone, so
Haley, Ronbaum. That's cool. Haley Ronbaum.
My goodness.
But yeah, she leads the team with 127 kills. Led or just behind her, Kaya Nipper.
I don't know what you want me to say. Just get through it. Let's go.
Kaya Nipper with 114.
Alrighty, so there's your little volleyball recap. Postseason volleyball tomorrow night against Maquoketa Valley at home. We starting at 7 o'clock, so I believe around 7, probably 7:30, something like that. Let's get into some cross country, huh?
Sure, you like cross country, don't you?
Yeah, I'm starting to become a little cross country guy. It's interesting.
You running cross country next year, Zach?
No. No. I'm playing football. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm not doing that. I'm
a born footballer. I'm
Yeah.
not doing cross country. I don't think I have the body type either. I cannot run for more than. I don't even think.
linemen don't know what running is. We just jog.
I'm just more the kid that watches them.
Yeah.
I'll gladly go to a cross country.
We got district cross country on Thursday at Northland. So it's gonna be. I've been talking to some people about what they expect from the meet on Thursday, and the boys are in a great spot to qualify as a team for state. The girls, not so much. You have two of the top ranked teams in Class 1A. I don't know what they're
Sure.
I don't know what they're in for cross country. Somebody will have to tell me what they're in. But
I think junior high cross country and JV is done. I think it's just varsity now. But,
yeah, it's just varsity now.
But yeah, dude, teams are ending really quick. Now it's just varsity.
Yeah, I think they have
Junior high.
I
know junior high volleyball and maybe JV volleyball stuff.
But that's all done. Yeah.
But yeah,
when postseason hits, everything's done because we're
true.
done. So,
Yep.
yeah, I think Northland's ranked 6th, and then there's one. I think Beckman Catholic's gonna be there, and I think they're ranked 2nd. So, I can't remember who's all gonna be there. But
you did your studying.
I did my studying.
Nice.
Got a little help on the studying, but I did my studying. Sorry. But yeah, it's gonna be a good meet on Thursday. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna be there, so I'll give a first-hand recap next week for district cross country. Hopefully, we got some people going to state because it doesn't really happen too often.
For sure.
So, God, we're only reaching the 20-minute mark. I thought this was gonna be a longer episode.
Why is people calling me?
They should not be calling you.
Well, I didn't tell him, but I mean, last time I was here, Kipton called me, and now Braden is.
Alrighty, so let's get into some segments here. I got some sports trivia for you, Ryker.
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay, I did the sports trivia probably 2-3 weeks ago, and
did you just say it to yourself the last few weeks?
No. It's the fact that people are giving me so much crap every day because I asked him how many dimples are on a golf ball. Now that's a pretty absurd question.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. It's right here. How many dimples are on an average golf ball?
I have a problem that they call them dimples.
Yeah. I don't know what you would call them though. Dense
Dots.
dots, but they're not like
I mean, if you say how many
colored.
dots are on a golf ball, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay. Maybe that's what we should call them though. We'll send that to the USGA.
PGA. Yeah.
United States Golf Association. We'll send that to them and tell them to change it from dimples to dots. Sound good?
Yeah. Get the letter wrote.
Alrighty. What is the national sport of Canada?
Hockey. Come on.
Lacrosse.
That's crazy. Who plays lacrosse?
Yeah.
When was the last time you seen lacrosse in the Olympics? It was like, hey, what are you going to the Olympics for? I'm proud of you. Lacrosse. Okay. What?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What even is that?
Alrighty.
Canada's
Let's
that.
see. Which boxer fought against Muhammad Ali and won?
Probably someone that's actually good and relevant in the world. Well,
Which is
I saw you. I saw YouTube short about this. I didn't even know.
It's Joe Frazier.
Oh yeah, I was getting there for sure. I got that one.
Woo. Okay. In motor racing, what color is the flag they wave to indicate the winner or the last lap?
The last
Not the last lap. The winner.
checkered, white and black.
There we go. Last time you said yellow.
No, I said white last time.
No, you
last
didn't.
Lap.
You said yellow.
That
I
means
said
caution.
no.
That means
No.
caution. Yellow means caution.
Exactly. You said yellow. I will
Same as
pull
red.
up the footage.
Don't you don't need to do that.
You said yellow.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. What sport is a lot like softball?
Baseball.
Correct. I don't know why that
What kind of question is that?
I know. What kind of question is that? What sporting event is held every year on Memorial Day? Or Memorial Day weekend?
Well, what month is Memorial Day in?
June.
June.
Wait, no, May. May. Wait, is it?
It's got to be baseball, right?
No.
Well-
The Indianapolis 500.
Oh, well, they play baseball.
They probably do, but
Yeah.
like not every team plays on that day.
That's true.
We're not doing that. God, I am trying to find some good questions here. Who was the first NBA player to test positive for COVID-19?
First NBA player.
Yeah. This is very out there. He is very famous for this.
For being diagnosed with COVID-19.
For being the first, anyways.
That's not something you want to be famous for.
Oh, it's out there.
I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler because he tends to be
He played in the
controversial now.
bubble. No, it's Rudy Gobert. Do you remember when he was in the press conference and he was like,
Yeah.
people were so scared about COVID that time that he was just going around touching like all the mics and stuff. Then the very next day he tested positive for COVID.
Nice.
What are the two states in the United States of America that have yet to send a team to the NCAA? So what two states don't have an NCAA team?
Ooh, Montana?
No, Montana State exists.
Really?
Yeah, Montana State exists.
Whoa. Hawaii, yes.
Hawaii's got a pretty good
They
college out
got
there.
a good program.
It's like vacation for 4 years. Just for schoolwork.
New Hampshire?
No. I think DePaul.
New Hampshire State.
I think DePaul is in that area.
Is it on East or West Coast?
Both.
Not sure that helps me.
There's two states.
Oh,
It's very West Coast, and one of the states crosses both the very West Coast of the United States and the very East Coast of the United States. Bro,
I don't know.
Bro, I just gave... Okay.
Las Vegas University.
We've said this before. Okay?
Well, it's not Washington.
It's Alaska and Maine.
Oh, okay. I thought Alaska had
What college?
Alaska State University.
Alaska Tech of institution? No, I don't know. What material were the first baseballs covered in? So, like, what was the baseball cover made of?
Rubber.
Cowhide.
Yeah, I would have
It's like
got
leather, dude.
If I said Leatherwood, you would have gave it to me.
Probably.
Leather.
No.
Give it to me.
No, because you already answered.
Oh, okay.
Who was the first major league player to pitch a ball over 100 miles an hour?
Chapman.
Nolan Ryan. Dude, Chapman didn't come
Really?
into the league until like the early 2010s.
Well, he's like 87 right now.
Nolan Ryan played in like the 90s, in the 80s.
I can see why he would throw it over 100.
Nolan Ryan is like known for his
Yeah.
fastball. Who was the first baseball player to appear on a Wheaties box? Of cereal.
Oh,
This is a random question.
it's either Barry Bonds or Babe Ruth.
Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, no.
All right. During which inning is "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" traditionally sung?
Seventh inning stretch.
Yep. What retired basketball player tried out for the Chicago White Sox in 1994?
Michael Jordan.
Correct. Did you look at my phone?
No.
Okay. What is the most stolen base?
Second.
Correct. What are the Minnesota Twins named after?
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Correct. Jeez. What is a soccer field traditionally called?
The pitch. Ooh, see, I've watched a KSI video before.
How old was the youngest professional soccer player?
19.
12.
What?
Yeah, 12.
What was I doing when I was 12?
Not getting
Not
billions.
playing soccer.
Not getting billions of dollars like Mbappe, bro.
Was it Mbappe?
Yeah, Mbappe got like that $1 million question. What do the rings in the Olympic logo represent? This is pretty straightforward.
Olympics.
No, it's
Etc.
not the symbols, the syllables.
Is it like? It's probably like courage,
It's something about
athleticism.
no, it's the continents of the world. And at
That's
that time,
nice.
when the Olympics were made, the Americas were still together. So it wasn't North
Oh.
America, South America. So it's the Americas, Europe, Asia, Africa, India.
Antarctica.
Shit. So,
Antarctica's a continent. Right?
yes.
Yeah.
What is the very center of a target in archery or darts?
The yellow one.
No. Like, what is it called?
I don't know. The yellow space.
Bullseye.
Okay, I knew that. The yellow one.
What team has the most NBA titles?
Lakers or Celtics? Lakers.
Celtics.
Was Larry Bird and Bill Russell that good?
Yes. Yes, they were.
Bill Russell carried that.
Which baseball player was better known as the Great Hambino? Hamilton Porter.
Oh my gosh, I knew that because
I said Hambino, bro, not Bambino. Bambino is Babe Ruth. Hambino is Hamilton Porter. Shout out everyone who watches Sandlot.
Okay, I knew that because there's a kid on my old baseball team. His name was like his last name was Porter. That's what we call him.
Yeah,
Hambino.
the Great Hambino. Alrighty, I think that's all for our sports trivia. So we're gonna give us some screen time here before we sign off.
It's almost 8 o'clock already. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, we got here a little late this morning. All right, what do you got?
5 hours 51.
4 hours and 15 minutes.
Dude, mine's gone.
Another W, baby.
Mine's gone down so much now. I don't know what I've been doing. Oh, school.
Yeah, I think if I don't have practice today, we might record some footage for tomorrow's volleyball game. We'll record a little postseason preview. We might air some little footage or like a trailer of the Talk the Tribe podcast on the broadcast tomorrow night. So Be ready for that. Also, I keep forgetting at the beginning of every episode. I got to do this now, but go watch the What Is Up podcast. Bubba Seaman is great. He has like 3 episodes up now. He does them in parts, and they're like hours long, but they're like an hour long apart. But they
Awesome.
is a good hour of your time because it is a great podcast. He has guys on there that they talk about just what's going on in life, and he's had Scott Broughton Jr., Ryan Peterson, and then Dustin Cook. I believe that's Dustin Cook. So there we go. We got Dustin Cook, Scott Broughton Jr., and then Ryan Peterson on the What Is Up podcast. Go check it out on Spotify. Bubba Seaman, just What Is Up podcast. It'll pop up right away. So we thank you for listening to episode 16 of Talk Tribe podcast. You got anything else, Ryker?
Support the volleyball players tomorrow.
Yeah,
and come out Friday.
Support volleyball tomorrow night. Support cross country on Thursday if you can. It's in North Lynn. And then Friday at home against Danville. Get ready for postseason football.
That'll be fun.
It's a great time of the year, baby. Alrighty, we thank you for listening to episode 16 of Talk Tribe podcast. And until next time,
Go Warriors!